What's going on, Tribe Nation? Apache here, bringing you yet another YouTube video, and I'm making this video at literally 5:30 a.m. on the dot, and that's the YouTube grind. That's no sleep at all, and that's what brings me to my thought that I was thinking literally days ago, and that's the topic of subscribers. Subscribers have been around, or the topic of it's been around since literally the start of YouTube, and if you're thinking about getting into YouTube or you're thinking about quitting your channel, then maybe I have something for you. A little food for thought. Sure, I don't have a million subscribers. I can't give you advice on how to get a million subscribers because I don't have them myself, okay? But I understand where you're coming from when you're thinking these things. Like, if you put in so many hours a day, I put in like 12 hours a day, either thinking about video ideas, planning ahead, making my videos, getting the gameplay, and all sorts of things, and you're thinking about quitting, or you're thinking about getting into YouTube, but you're kind of skeptical because of the work that it's gonna take. And if you don't know that it takes work, it takes a shit ton of work if you're really trying to do this. If you have 500, 1,000, 2,000 subscribers, it might not seem like it's totally a lot, but imagine putting 500, 1,000, or 2,000 of those subscribers in the same room. You have to go get up on stage and talk to them. Now it might seem that you have a big audience. You shouldn't look at these bigger YouTube channels that have been around for a long time and post videos literally all day, every day, and compare yourself to them. That is the #1 way for you to quit YouTube. That will make you feel like you're just tiny, comparing your little amount of subscribers to somebody who has had help getting subscribers. They've been at it for a long time. They have the money for the equipment that really attracts viewers and keeps viewers around. So I guess I'm making this video to say that when somebody comes to your videos and says, and I'm using myself as an example for a second, but I get comments on my videos every now and then that say, hey man, good job, keep up the grind, or you deserve a lot more subs than you have. People really don't know the weight that their words actually have when they say it. And I mean that in a good and bad way. When somebody says something good, it can motivate a smaller YouTuber, even a bigger YouTuber. But specifically, it can motivate a smaller YouTuber and really make them feel like they want to keep going. Just one comment can make a small YouTuber's day. And the same way goes the opposite. Now, if somebody says something really bad on your video that's extremely harsh and you put a lot of time into it, you literally have to not give a fuck. If you don't have a thick skin, you're not going to make it on YouTube. And that's just a cold hard fact, because the internet will literally eat your heart out 100%. Now, I'm telling you also that you should really appreciate every single amount of subscribers that you have, whether you have 10, 5, 200, 8,000. You have to appreciate them just the same, no matter how many of them that there are. And that's because, you know, if you really nurture the fact that you have any form of number of subscribers, then other people are going to come along and see, wow, this guy doesn't care if there's 10 people watching or 300,000 people watching. He's still the same guy, and he's always going to put that work ethic in. And then they're going to subscribe and watch your videos because they appreciate you personally, just for your attitude and your outlook towards what you're doing, what your passion is. So if you're either thinking about getting into YouTube, just know it's going to be fucking hard. It's going to be really hard to break the ice. But then if you're thinking about quitting, maybe you should reconsider and even tune yourself out sometimes and just listen to that voice that says, you know, fuck it, keep going. And I actually heard a quote just the other day that said, pain is temporary, but quitting lasts forever. And I really got some inspiration out of that, because basically it means if you quit, then fuck it, you quit. But if you keep going, then there's always the possibility that you're going to achieve whatever you're after, whether it be just a small audience that you can constantly interact with, or it could be, you could be one of these guys who have a YouTube play button with 1 million followers. It's all just a matter of you having patience and integrity in yourself that you can keep going. And that's the biggest word of advice that anybody could give you, is to just keep going. I hear it in every single video that has anything to do with getting views and subscribers. And I know I don't have a gajillion followers to be over here touting advice, to other people about YouTube, but I feel like this applies to multiple areas of life and would help almost anybody out with their channel. And with that said, if you guys want to leave a like and subscribe, I'd extremely appreciate that. Speaking of the devil, and with that said, also, I will see you guys later.